Hello there, everybody, and welcome to Circling Seattle Sports on Converge. If you saw the morning update show earlier today, this is our show. This is Circling Seattle Sports. It's what we've been talking about. Whoa, you got a little
Got it there?
almost. Interesting as we get into the end of February. We're on the doorstep of a lot of seasons. Not necessarily the MLB season, that is. But the Sounders have begun their MLS regular season. The Storm are somewhat approaching draft time.
Yeah.
The Rain are approaching their preseason just this coming next week. The Seahawks are even approaching their combine days. So we're getting there. We're getting there. The Rain might be back, but our sports are kind of returning with that as well. So with that, we will head straight into the Seattle Seahawks news with Bel Garcia.
Yeah, let's dive right in here. So not much going on around the league as far as the Seahawks go. We have a couple of team updates. The team reportedly has begun contract talks with safety Quandre Diggs. Sorry, can't talk today. As of February 23rd. So that's positive news. We're hoping to have him back for sure. As of February 24th as well, we got news that they are making a strong run to try and re-sign Rashaad Penny. So another good move there for bringing these guys back. So one on the defense, one on the offense here. And I think I speak for a lot of people when I say that I would like to see these guys back in a Seahawks jersey.
That is a guarantee. That is for sure something I can agree with you on. It's just with every contract, it seems it's about the numbers of it, how many years, how much money per year, all that stuff, how it's going to affect the cap. With Quandre and how he's played and his value to this team, I'm kind of like, write the guy a check, let him fill it out, right? Obviously, you got to work with the cap space that we've got. But also with Rashaad Penny, it's more, hey, I get it. You had a great breakout season, half of a season, that is, right? And, if all things go to plan, this team will upgrade their offensive line this offseason. So it should only be better, right? With that being said, this isn't a consistent thing.
You don't think he keeps that trajectory?
Well, I'm saying he hasn't been consistent in his time here. I don't know what he's going to do, right? But that's part of the issue is I don't know, right? I don't want to sign this guy to a 3-year deal, fully guaranteed, and then it's the same old story from his first half of his year, where it's like I can't get healthy or I can't get snaps.
Yeah.
I'm a healthy scratch.
Sure.
That's what I'm concerned about. So my thing, since he's recorded these 170-yard games, against Arizona, Detroit, Houston, give him a 1 or 2 year, figure it out, see what we've got. If this is something you can prove over a full year, we've got something on our hands that, was expected when he was drafted in that first round from San Diego State and had all these accolades in college. Since then, obviously, it's been a tough slope. I mean, we've gone over this on the podcast. I've talked about it. I wasn't a fan. I was upset about it, but that's where my only talking point between those guys is Quandre, give him a blank check. Rashaad, it's kind of touch and go, so that's where I sit with that.
And sometimes with contracts like that, guys do get the confidence and feel like they deserve more money. So who knows if we'll see him back and if someone might offer him more, if they see the potential there. So that's ongoing, and we will report on that as more news comes. The only other thing that we have is that our former DC, Ken Norton Jr., is going to be signing with or hired by the UCLA Bruins to become the new linebackers coach. So we wish him success there. And yeah, I think that about covers it. Did you think of anything that I might be missing here?
The only thing is, looking ahead, it's not directly Seahawks related, but it is important because we will more than likely see one of these guys that are participating in the combine end up in a Seahawks uniform. The NFL combine takes place from March 3rd through March 6th. So that's the only thing that I would add to that.
For sure.
Because that's important, right? Obviously, you send scouts out. I think the most memorable combine story from the last few years is when Pete Carroll and John Schneider were at the combine and they watched Shaquem Griffin run the 40, and you can visibly see Pete Carroll go, wow, because of how fast he ran that 40. But combine's somewhat important.